Can you imagine the linguistic chaos it must have been to create English, with influences from the Vikings, Romans, and Normans? It's a true cocktail of languages. 449. English is the primary language in mother-tongue countries like the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and others with British influence, where the majority of the population understands and speaks it.
You understand English?
The evolution of English has three main stages. Old English, 449 to 1066, Middle English, 1066 to 1500, and Modern English divided into two phases, Classical, 1500 to 1660, and Contemporary, 1660 to the present. Old English. English began as a variant of West Germanic brought to the island in 449 by Jutes, Angles, and Saxons, who imposed the Anglo-Saxon language and culture over the Celtic culture.
Old Norse influence from the 8th century. English was influenced by Old Norse to Viking invasions. These add words relate to the sea, navigation, and social organization such as law, take, cut, both, and are a conjugation of the verb to be.
Conjugate the verb to go.
West Saxon. West Saxon was the most widely used dialect in written prose, promoted by King Alfred, who encouraged Latin translation of words by Sir Augustine and Sir Gregory. Additionally, the Anglian dialect was used to write the epic poem Beowulf.
You could recite an epic poem for me!
Latin influence. English was influenced by Latin in two periods, first through contact with the Roman Empire, and later with the Sir Augustine evangelization of the 11th century. This period introduced religious terms like altar and priest.
Intermediate English. English continued evolving, and with the Norman conquest in 1066, Middle English began. Initially, inflection of the language shifted to rely on syntactic order by the end of this period. Changes in English as a second language. Around 1200, Middle English saw changes. Singular noun ending were reduced from 3 or 4 to 2, and the plural was marked with es. Final vowels were neutralized to e. Interestingly, the old plural from oxen for ox still survives in modern English. Norman contribution to the Anglo-Saxon language. The Norman contributed around 900 words to Anglo-Saxon derived from the educated classes speaking French. They introduced terms like baron and noble,
brother. Good is an ancient Anglo-Saxon word,
unknown to the common people, as well as were related to government, the church, the military, early manners, the art, education, and medicine.
British English goes to the New World. English came to America with the first permanent settlement in Jamestown, Virginia, in 1607, and Plymouth, Massachusetts, 1620. These settlers spoke early modern English, which came from various religions of England with diverse dialects. Many sought religious freedoms, such as Puritans, Catholics, and Quaker, while others fled economic hardships. This mix of British dialect influenced the development of American English varieties.
I, poor miserable Robinson Crusoe, came on shore on this dismal, unfortunate island, which I called the Island of Despair.
Bible. Now therefore thus saith the Lord, Thou shalt not come down from that bed on which thou art gone up, but shalt surely die. Spoken.
Juan dat April with his sure sorter, the drucht of March had perced to the rotor, and barred every lane and switchly cool.
British influences on American dialect. British settlement grouped along the East Coast left linguistic traces, such as the use of post-vocalic R.
Downstairs.
It's my downstairs.
R less dialects are found in areas like Boston and Taiwan, tied to southeastern England.
Pockets, placed in pockets throughout the community.
Meanwhile, our full dialect were introduced by Scotch-Irish settlers.
Modern differences between British and American English. Many distinctions between British and American English arose from their independent evolution. For instance, Americans used gotten as a past participle, which sounds archaic to British speakers but was common in Britain centuries ago.
Gotten.
Pronunciation differences, such as in car or park, highlight divergences between R-less and R-full dialects. Additionally, some British grammatical structures were adapted or abandoned in America. These differences reflect not only linguistic influences but also the unique cultural and social context that shape English on both sides of the Atlantic.